So do you always feel like you're running out of money and you're constantly waiting for your next client's block booking to come through? Well, in this video, I'm going to talk about managing your finances as a personal trainer, because we aren't taught this in our qualification, let's be honest. So the problem with not being able to manage your finances correctly, and just to reiterate, I'm not obviously a financial advisor, I am a personal trainer, and I'm just going to talk to you about what I've done. The main problem with not being able to manage your finances is that you're, as I said, constantly waiting for your next client block booking to come through. You're constantly checking your bank account, making sure you've got enough money here and there, and you're looking for your client's payment to actually go through and make sure they pay on time. Relying on a client to pay on time is not ideal, especially if you're at the mercy and you're living on the breadline of your finances. So when I first started, I'd have some clients doing a block booking of a block of 5, a block of 10, doing pay-as-you-go, some people on direct debit. I had different clients paying in different ways, and this meant that I was constantly getting a little bit confused. I'm not really too sure what client was going to be paying when, and not sure how a client was going to be paying, and it led to a lot of inconsistencies with my cash flow every single week and every single month. This meant that I had some months which were good, and I thought, you know what, I'm doing really well here. This personal trainer thing is actually on the up, and I'm going to be earning a lot more money. But then I'll have some other months where I thought, you know what am I going to do? What am I going to do this month? Because I have not earned nowhere near as much as last month, whereas in reality, it was just because I hadn't optimized my finances to be able to make sure that I had a constant flow every single month, and I knew exactly what was coming in and what was going out. But the reason I did this is because I thought it was what I had to do. I spoke to some of the other PTs on the gym floor, and they were doing it as well, so I thought, well, if they're doing it, I must have to do it, and I must have to just be able to handle those inconsistent months where I didn't earn as much more money per hour of time, and I just have to handle not having that consistent income every single week and every single month. But there is a better way, and there are some little tips if you hang around till the end to actually improve your cash flow and improve your consistency every single month, and know exactly what needs to be going out and what needs to be coming in. So one of the worst things as well is once you've done your level 2 and level 3, you're taught the anatomy, the physiology, the nutrition, but you're not taught how to be self-employed. You're not taught how to manage your finances, and you're not actually taught how to be able to optimize your finances, to run your business, to actually grow your business and earn more money. Because at the end of the day, it's a business. If you're not effective and efficient with being able to run it, then you're not going to grow and you're not going to scale. And I remember one in particular month where I got to the end of the month and I noticed that a lot of my clients had been cancelling. I'm pretty sure it was December, as we all know, over Christmas, and it got to the end of the month after Christmas, and I thought, you know what, I am not due any payments off my clients, and I'm living right in the breadline here. I don't have any more money to be able to buy my normal things and pay some of my bills. And that was when I got to the point where I thought, you know what, there must be a better way to be able to optimize my finances and not constantly be waiting for my next client to pay, because I didn't really know, and I wasn't able to separate my business from my personal life either. So I'm going to go over a few little tips on what's helped me. Number one is to set up a business account. This is probably the best thing I ever did. For the first 4 to 5 years of being a PT, I'd just use my personal account. I would let people just pay my personal account, and I'd have all my expenses for my business coming out of that. I'd have all my normal life stuff coming out of that, and it really did make things a lot more inconsistent, because you're not too sure on what's going out where, you're not too sure what's coming in where, and it's just an absolute nightmare. I actually set up a business account about 2 years ago now, and I still to this day say it was one of the best things I have done, purely so I can separate my PT to my personal. I have all my clients obviously paying in to my business account, and then I'll pay myself. I am a sole trader as well. I just transfer money at the start of every month to my personal account. So that way I separate them completely. I know exactly everyone who pays into that, and all the expenses which go out of that is business, and I have my personal account just so I know exactly what I need to pay out of that one. And it has totally changed the game to be able to actually handle everything and know where everything is and not get confused between the two. And that leads on to number 2, which is optimize expenses. Anything you can pay for which relates to your personal training business, make sure you pay it out of your business, because that way you can claim it off tax, you can claim it off your expenses as well, and you can make sure that you are optimising how much you are paying out, and then ultimately, as I said, you can save on tax. That way you're not going to have a big tax bill at the end of the year. And that leads on to as well, I haven't got this written down, but get an accountant. Getting a good accountant is probably one of the best things you can do to save on tax and actually to be able to teach you the workings of how you should be running your finances every week, every month and every year. Get an accountant. And the third tip is bi-weekly reviews. It doesn't have to be bi-weekly, it can be weekly if you want, or it can be just every month. Have a look, if you've got your business account set up, exactly what's coming in when and exactly what's going out. That way you're not left confused at certain little payments. Often review your weekly direct debits, review your standing orders so you know exactly what's coming in, what's going out. You can understand when a client hasn't paid because you can look back on the previous month within your business account, and you can review exactly when a client needs to be paying, and you need to know when your rent's going out. If you're at a gym which requires rent, you know exactly when that needs to be paid, and you can make sure that you've got enough funds within your account to be able to do that, and you don't have any inconsistencies with cash flow that way. So I've run through 3 different ways to optimize your finances. Number 1, set up a business account. Number 2, 1B should I say, is get an accountant. Number 2 is optimize your expenses for tax, and number 3 is bi-weekly or monthly reviews. So I hope you enjoyed that video. I have got some links in the description of our podcast where we talk about these topics a lot more in depth here at Personal Trainer Portal, Spotify, Apple, and links to our 12-week course as well, where it's the full deep dive of getting you from A all the way to Z with your business. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Let me know in the comments what you do to manage your finances as a personal trainer as well. Thank you.